Yo, it is good YouTube, but welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be taking this 250,000 MT lineup that I built yesterday in my best 250K MT team, and we're going to take them in a showdown, see if we can get ourselves a win with this squad. Now, before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. This is a little bit different. I've never done a video quite like this before, I don't believe, but I think it would be fun to see if we can take this type of squad into Showdown and win with a team that is super duper affordable. And so the squad is as follows. If you didn't watch the video yesterday, you can go check that out to see why this is the team that I built. But you can build this team for easily under 250,000 MT, and you can get really good versions of a lot of these cards as well, badged up versions and a lot of things like that. And so this is the team we're going to be using. We have a ton of size in our starting lineup. I think between Josh Childress as our primary ball handler and Wimby being able to shoot over people in some of the shot creation that Jabari Smith and Brad can do, and the mashing of Andrew Bogut, we do have enough shot creation. I think overall the bench should have enough shot creation as well, with Beasley as our lead ball handler, and they only need to play for about 5 minutes anyway. Is this team on par with the invincible 100 overall full teams that we see in Showdown all the time? No. Do I believe they can at least compete with those teams while being a super affordable squad? The answer to that is yes. I truly do believe that this squad is capable of competing with those types of teams. So with that being said, I am currently in tier 1 Showdown this account. Now, I'm in tier 1 Showdown, but I've played like 15 games since I got to tier 1 Showdown. Not a single one of them has been a tier 1 game. Maybe that's a topic for another video, but for whatever reason, this account skill-based matchmaking seems to be keeping me from playing tier 1 Showdown games, even though I'm now in tier 1 Showdown. I think it's because Scott, who I got the account from, realistically probably isn't that great at Showdown, so I think his win-loss record throughout the year was probably pretty bad, and so it still knocked him down. It's keeping him in lower tier skill-based matchmaking for whatever reason, even though I'm now in tier 1. So eventually it should get my matchmaking up, but for now we may not get a tier 1 matchup. That being said, we should still get a competitive fun game, especially with this team deficiency that we are likely to have. But I'm excited to see what a budget squad like this can do in Showdown. So without further ado, let's hop into a game and let's see what the Showdown squad can do. Alrighty, hopping into this game, our opponent's got Dikembe Mutombo, Franz Wagner, Giannis, Kareem, and Andrew Bogut himself. He is a tier 2 player, so pretty decent matchup here, I would say, all things considered, in terms of going up against someone who looks to be a bit of a sweat. I did not get a good shot that first possession at all, and then I can't get a second shot up with Brad Miller either. Not a very good possession there. He doesn't have a full invincible crazy team, but he does have a solid squad. I would say a better version kind of what we have, I would say, in a lot of ways, almost, in that he's got Dikembe instead of Brad Miller. He's got Franz Wagner, so another big shooting guard instead of Jabari. His team is not quite obviously as cheap as ours, but he's not out here with like the most expensive ridiculous team in the world either by any means. His team does have nasty size though, which is something you will see at a sweatier level, which makes me think this dude probably a better player than your average. He is a tier 2 player, so he's probably going to be tier 1 at this season, like he was in tier 2. So we got ourselves hopefully a pretty competitive matchup here, and Josh Childress is actually the smallest player on the court at 6'8", so matching him up with Franz Wagner here in this gameplay hopefully should allow him to compete defensively as best as possible. But I really need him to compete offensively, is where I need him to run the offense and score. I haven't used some of these cards like at all. Like Brad Miller, I literally haven't used. This dude is playing, I can just tell, like the most obnoxious. It's okay, but I could just tell he's playing the most obnoxious style of basketball I think you've ever seen. It is absolutely switch all to the brim right now is what it looks like. Pass fake here should be a he was wide open. All right, come get it, Bogut. Come get the ball. He didn't come get it, but that's fine. This is gonna be, see, he's just gonna switch it if I use the screen, so I almost can't use the screen. That should be a dunk this time. Thank you. We didn't get the dunk last time with Brad Miller, but we do get it with Jabari. And again, that is the number one thing about this team that I really like, is that I have a ton of size, so I can match up with a cheesy team pretty effectively with this squad. And I mean, look, I'm not saying this guy's gonna be an easy win or anything. Clearly it actually looks to be the opposite. He's kind of playing an effective but maybe a little bit cheesy play style, so it might be a little bit tough to score against, but we'll do the best we can anyway. He's gonna reach himself out the play. He did. I knew it, and that's good patience right there. Leads to a dunk and ties the game at 6. We're just trading dunks right now, so hopefully I'll be able to stop some of the dunks and maybe get off some threes of my own at some point, but we need to play good defense right here. There's a 3 ball. I was a little bit too low. Good shot. I respect it. That's a quality shot by him. I was just a step too low there with Josh Childress, so it is what it is. The one thing I will say about the starting lineup Obviously, you got the size to compete against anybody, but you don't quite have what I would consider the shot creation to do the same. I mean, I'd like to say you do, but I don't really think as of right now that that's probably the case. I did not mean to go up with that. That was supposed to be a pump fake, but it turned into points. And so you know what? I'll take the points. Free throws for Josh Childress. He's going to knock the first one down. Second one is also going to be up and in. Beautiful. We got ourselves only a 1-point deficit. It's been an ugly start, but that's okay. I'm going to be completely honest. This level of switch all aggression that this dude is playing with is a bit ridiculous. It is very hard to play against, to be completely honest right now. He is switching literally everything, and it is hard to score. But there we go. Get our first 3 of the game. Josh Childress, I need you to go be a ball handler and a scorer, and he goes and gets me a bucket there. That's a big one as well. Needed that to keep this game pretty close. That's a step deep. He doesn't have a shooting takeover. I don't know what takeover that is for Franz, but it's not like satellite or something like that. So I'm kind of fine with him shooting that shot. Drive the ball here as effectively as we can, and he's able to steal that because of Franz's length. I want to be annoyed, but I know that's pretty good defense, so it is what it is. But that is a tough one. I feel like that was a very nearly easy dunk, and unfortunately didn't quite play it right. So coming off the screen again, imagine that. Switch all. Who would have guessed? Drive the ball, chill, reset. I just don't have a lot of scoring. I think that's the number one thing about this team. Everything else is nice, but just don't have a lot of guys who can put the ball on the floor and score the ball. And I guess that's what you sacrifice when you put this much size on the court. But nice move by Brad Miller. Gets us a 3. We needed it too. And we're only down by 1 with 5 seconds left in the first. Definitely battling here with a little bit of an underpowered squad. That should be a steal. It is. And that is the end of the first. 1-point deficit. It could be a whole heck of a lot worse, that's for sure. I'm a little worried about the bench, though, to be totally honest, because when I sub in my bench, I feel like we might be at a pretty big deficiency size-wise if his bench is anything like his starters, even with a pretty decent-sized bench. I mean, a 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", or 6'6", 6'7", 6'9", with Turner, Kersey, and Beasley. His bench actually looks kind of weak, though. It's huge. Again, this dude clearly just wants to mash me. I mean, look how he's playing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this dude clearly is just like one of those guys who doesn't really know how to actually score the ball and just only uses size, because there's a difference in having size to match up against other people's size and size to mash people and try to attack every single play with only size, in my opinion anyway. And that's what it looks like we're facing against right now, unfortunately. So with that being said, all we can really control is we just got to play the best defense we can. We got to take advantage of our opportunities offensively and do our best to attack him as best as we can. Slip the screen, pump fake. He jump. I pump faked. That should not be ever, should never be a take. It's a pump fake. I don't know. It's annoying. It is what it is. Drag back. Don't exactly have the most explosive slashing ability with Joe Jabari, but we get an open 3, and Wemby, he's an oldie but goodie, and he's still amazing. Knocks down the 3 ball, and we have ourselves, I think, our first lead of the game, or at least our first like significant lead of the game. 100 overall Paulo on the bench being matched up with by Josh Childress. I mean, just do the best you can. That's the shot we probably want to give up, is an off the dribble 3 with Paulo, especially off of a little bit of a load up like that looked like it kind of was. Behind the back here, try to drive the ball, hit it to Childress. Now we're going to use our size. We actually have a little bit of a size advantage here, so we could probably slip that screen and force the pass right into his mouth and give him the ball back. What am I doing, dude? I gotta be better. Good steal by Wemby to start the second half. We got to get our bench in, unfortunately, which I am not looking forward to, to be completely honest. But we're in a close game right here. Brad Miller with a nice important dunk. Unfortunately, this bench is about to get massacred size-wise. I mean, I just truly don't know what I'm supposed to do, in all honesty, in this matchup. This guy is playing in a way that I feel like people don't generally play, at least to this level of like aggression in trying to just truly mash every single play. His bench is massive. His starters are massive-er. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, I just physically don't have the size to compete against this. And so this is probably going to be a loss, but I've never, I mean, this is not a play style you play against consistently. And I'm not going to say this dude's a completely awful player, but he's clearly not that good. He's just absolutely giant out here, which is frustrating, right? Like, there's only so much you can control sometimes, and so it's frustrating when that is the case. But at the end of the day, I mean, it kind of is what it is, right? What are you gonna do? You're gonna play against people who play like this sometimes. Oh well, it's life. Catch and shoot. Walker Kessler, mid-range, good jumper. He knocks it down. We're up by 1 right now. This is a winnable game. We are trying our best out here. This is not the most overpowered God squad we've ever played. It's just a ton of size. It is a ton of size, and it is hard to match up with, but I don't know. We're up by 1 right now. I think this is a winnable game. Downhill drive here. Michael Beasley. Do what Michael Beasley does. This card might be from season 4, but he can still score the ball with the best of them, and I think hopefully can compete at least a little bit defensively. This Beasley that I got has a couple extra defensive Hall of Fame badges, so hopefully he can continue to get the job done. Apparently he's behind Franz, and Franz makes a white. Oh my gosh. Yeah. He's Dikembe matched up on my ball handler, and he's just switching everything. Who taught this bot how to run switch all, bro? I don't know. It is what it is. Reset it here. Let's get Beasley in the pick and roll again. And I guess we're just gonna try to slip the screen early this time and use the escape to create some space. Nope. I tried to pass out of it. Let me pass. And he's gonna have a free leak out because Evan Turner doesn't want to run the floor back. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, dog. This is one of those games where I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's switch everything, and if something works not exactly perfectly, then we're kind of screwed. That should be a green, right? Oh, and Beasley got hurt. Well, that's something you can't really account for in a game like this. Is your most important shot creator on your bench getting injured? Ay. Slip the screen. He should be easy dunk. Yep, beautiful finish. Good. Thank you, Dino. We're just gonna battle. We're just gonna have to battle as best as we can, is what it looks like. I want Giannis shooting the ball. We're backing up. We're making it. Kersey's pretty good defensively. I know he's only 6'7", but he's got the defense to really come out here and fight. X switch this. I didn't foul. I didn't reach. I'm not trying to reach. I'm just switching him back. Trying to switch Dino back on there. He subs his bench in now, which is, I guess, good, but still giant. But you know what? I guess Bogut's playing the rest of the game because he just got subbed in and put Evan Turner at the 2. He's just gonna go up through my body again, and I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, bro. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do, but I do know I'm not having a lot of fun right now. Sorry for the complaining, y'all. Drag back here. It's not open. Reset. Oh, I've 100 overall. He's gonna make every play. It's all right. Pick and pop here. I can't use the screen because the CPU will just switch it. I had a slip. I had a dunk. Oh, that frustrates me. I messed that up badly there. Bad offensive possession. All right, well, down by 3. Can we score against the CPU switch all bot defense of hell? Oh my gosh, his CPU played it perfectly out the corner. I'm getting flustered and I'm turning the ball over. It's my bad. And Paulo's just 6'10", giant finisher. We're trying our best. I promise y'all I have tried the best I can. This is one of those matchups that's like maybe size is all that matters, because I don't think this guy has any skill at all, to be completely honest. I didn't mean to shoot that off the dribble. Let me set my feet. We're getting flustered. We are very clearly getting flustered. The bench has not been able to get the job done. Beasley getting hurt definitely flustered me as well. I got to focus up here and see if we can play a little bit smarter, play a little better, because we just have to outplay our opponent. He's not that great. He just has an obnoxious team to play against. And so my job is to try to figure out a way to get stops on that, I guess. Stay here, Wemby. We're good. We just got to play some defense now. We got the size. Yeah. Thank you. Let's go. Not very good defense right there. Wemby doesn't have the speed, and I got to keep that in mind. But what? Let's just get to the 4th quarter and see if we can win this game. Alrighty, hopping into the 4th quarter, down by 7. I am having negative fun, I think might be the right way to describe it. And of course I miss a wide open 3. Oh my gosh. This might be the least fun video I've ever made, just simply because of the way my opponent has played this entire game. I'm getting frustrated, and I'm not playing very well so far, so I don't think that's helping. I just haven't played very well this game, but I'm getting frustrated because this dude I'm playing against is such a bum. I mean, he is bad at the video game, and yet I just can't seem to do anything about it, unfortunately. It is what it is, I guess, but it's frustrating. I mean, it absolutely is frustrating. Peek this. I just can't get shots off, man. I just cannot get shots off against this much length. All game has been the biggest thing that I just can't do, is I can't get consistent shots off. I got a good look there. That one's green. Beautiful. I needed that, Josh. Only down by 6. See if we can get ourselves back in the game. At the end of the day, this team has absolutely proven they can compete. I mean, this dude I'm playing against, again, doesn't have the craziest squad ever, but in terms of the way that his team is built, it is just unbelievably obnoxious to play against. And we've competed pretty well, so I definitely think I could have played better as a whole. Slip Wemby here, and he's just not going to be able to get anything here, though. I don't think it gets green. Actually, he might have gotten an inside position, and we got blessed. Let's go. That's lucky. We'll take that. I guess it hit the backboard before Kareem snatched it somehow. I don't know what happened there, but I'll take the bucket nonetheless, I guess. We got a bunch of tired guys out here, Bogut especially, but everybody's kind of gassed, so we're just doing the best we can. Wall that up as best you can. Good defense here. Make him work. Why are you jumping? Oh my goodness, that's walled up. Don't let that go in. Don't reward him. Don't reward this bot. This dude stakes. Let's lock in. We can win this game. Throw it up to Jabari. Jabari gets a slow fade, and I forced it. Oh. And steal. Thank you. Good defense, me. I'm a dog. Run. Just take your chill. What am I going up with? What am I doing? I don't deserve to win this game. Well, if you play better than I am right now, you can win with a team like this, I think. But apparently I'm the worst player at this game. So this video has tilted me. If y'all can't tell, and I turned the ball over again. I'm playing so bad against such a bum. You know, if you just played half decent, I would say that this team can absolutely compete against obnoxious, sweaty, ridiculous, whatever play styles. But apparently I can't score the ball. So, I don't know. I guess it is what it is. Drag back here, stop, dump down, easy dunk. Brad Miller, good finish. I've just sold the last several possessions, unfortunately. 4-point game, minute 43 left. Just gotta do the best we can. This dude is awful. He doesn't know how to dribble. He doesn't really know how to do anything, to be honest. I mean, I don't know how I've given up 44 points to this guy, to be totally honest, because he is just the worst player I've ever played. Wall up, good defense. Come on, Wemby. You're 7-4. I need you to fight. I need you to fight, Wemby. We'll take it. Offensive three. He was in the paint for too long. He did get a dunk off of it, but he was in the paint too long beforehand. So we get ourselves a stop, and we got to get the offense going, man. I need Wemby to be the shooter that he's been all year, really. I need Josh Childress to come to me, is what I need. And then we're gonna drive the ball. We're gonna hit it here. We're gonna go pick and fade. I'm gonna use the Francis, and it doesn't let me Francis, but I'll take my stick dunk. Yes, sir, Josh Childress. This has been such an ugly game. I feel like I've played like such a bot, which you just can't do with this type of team, especially, but we're in it. It's a 2-point game, so it could be a lot worse, right? We have a chance to win this game. He's gonna try to 5-out Wemby. You know what? If you beat me, I should have backed up more. I was gonna say, if you beat me shooting the ball, so be it. He just runs right past me. Is what it is. It is what it is. Downhill drive again. They switch it. All right. Come pick and pop here. Drive the ball as best you can. I have nothing. It's CPU switch all, and it's just like if things don't hit the screen the way that you want them. My dribble moves have not triggered properly all game, it feels like. Downhill drive. Oh my goodness, Josh Childress. Josh Childress is kind of carrying right now. 2-point game, 40 seconds left. Come on, go get a steal. I'm gonna send a duh. And you know what? If you beat me stopping and popping with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, then so be it. But I'm gonna run here. That's good. I can't do anything about better than that. That was perfect defense. I literally can't do better. Send Wemby on a backdoor here. Wemby's got a size advantage. Wemby backdoor. Wemby finish. Yes, he's tired. These dudes are so gassed, but they are out here fighting. What a finish from Wemby. Tie ball game with 23 seconds left. If I hadn't trolled for most of this game, we would be in such a good spot right now, but unfortunately he can kind of hold for last shot here, and he probably should if it was up to me anyway. Sending another double team here. I need to get the ball. Go double. Go double, Bogut. Go double. You got to speed up his process. I gave up a wide open three. I'm so bad at this video game sometimes. It's insane. Like, my brain just doesn't work sometimes. What am I doing? I didn't rotate behind it at all. I just was like, here, have a wide open three for the game with the Kim Mutombo. And now we have an opportunity to win the game as well. Or instead, I should say, I don't even know what's going on at this point. Michael Beasley, somehow while injured, can be put back in the game. So we're putting him in the game. We're putting all our shooters in the game now. We need all the nice jumpers we can get out here. And I think it's going to be injured Michael Beasley for game is what we're going to do, I think. We're going to try. Actually, you know what? We're just going to Dex here. Hit it out to him. Come off of this. Midi fade. Josh Childress. Bang. Let's go. Josh Childress for the game. An ugly, just bad game by me. I played terrible. I got cheesed the whole game. It was just bad, and yet we come out and get a victory. The 250K MT squad manages to somehow get the job done against a pretty decent team. I mean, he had Dark Matter Giannis, Dark Matter Kareem, Dark Matter Dikembe, 100 overall Paulo, Dark Matter LaMarcus Aldridge, David Robinson, 100 overall Tim Duncan. Just a ton of size on this squad, and yet we can manage to get the job done. Josh Childress, I keep telling you how great he is. The stats don't lie. 17 points, 2 assists, 1 steal, 6 of 9, 3 of 5 from 3, and a game winner on top of it. And we managed to find our way to get a W. Not my prettiest game by any means, but a win is a win, and that was a pretty satisfying win to get with the way my opponent played. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.